The Dragon Ball franchise has inspired millions of people around the world, myself included. Many of us probably would not have even met if it wasn't for Dragon Ball. Akira's passing marks a profound end to one of the greatest storytellers of our generation. He was, as my friend Merlin put it, both the Stan Lee of manga and the George Lucas of anime in one person. So this video is a tribute to him and the amazing world that he created that influenced so many of us. From the manga to the shows, and especially the games, Dragon Ball has captivated all of us. I have very fond memories, as I'm sure we all do, of coming home from school, sitting down in front of the TV, and anxiously waiting for Dragon Ball Z to come on. I remember I used to watch Sailor Moon on Toonami as it would air right before Dragon Ball Z. I'd sit through that whole prissy show just because I didn't want to miss 1 second of DBZ when it came on. The Android Saga was hands down my favorite. Just the anticipation alone was enough to get your excitement levels through the roof. During its runtime on Toonami, it had like a year-long hiatus between the Frieza Saga and the Android Saga, and it was just terrible. I remember every time the last episode of the Frieza Saga would end, the next day I would be anxiously waiting, like, okay, come on, like, is this finally gonna be it? Are they finally gonna show the next episode of DBZ, like, something new? And then nope, it would just be the start of the Saiyan Saga again. Oh my god, the disappointment. But the day that the Android Saga finally aired was one of the greatest days of my childhood. Oh my god, Box Bros. And of course, the Android Saga, like I said, ended up becoming my all-time favorite. From the anticipation of the deadly new androids to the enigma of the character that is Cell, and especially the strange new warrior from the future, I mean, the writing in the Android Saga is just 10 out of 10. It's so incredible. I mean, DBZ as a whole, the writing is just genius. And of course, it's all from Akira Toriyama. Dragon Ball itself is also amazing. I feel like it's very underrated. A lot of people just skip right to Dragon Ball Z, and I can understand since Dragon Ball Z is the more popular. And you can do that and watch the show just fine. But Dragon Ball is really just as good, especially storytelling-wise. I mean, the writing is just incredible. It doesn't have quite as many high intense action sequences as Dragon Ball Z, but the characters, the world building, everything is just built up so nicely in Dragon Ball, and it really does make Dragon Ball Z even better if you watch Dragon Ball first. So for any of you watching that have not watched the show, do watch Dragon Ball first and then Dragon Ball Z. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. Now, me being a kid, I watched Dragon Ball Z first, because I didn't even know about Dragon Ball, and they didn't air it on Toonami until after Dragon Ball Z was done. But as an adult, I watched the whole thing through, and then I watched Dragon Ball Z, and watching them back to back, it was great. And all that great storytelling is what I believe inspired me on many levels in my YouTube career. I mean, I actually started YouTube just doing Dragon Ball Z AMVs. Yeah, I bet some of you did not know that fact. I did Dragon Ball Z and a couple Naruto AMVs way back in the day. They're on the main channel still, some of them, but the best ones have all been removed due to copyright strikes. However, I did recreate one of the best ones for you guys to watch, and it's going to be at the end of this video. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. But yeah, as a gaming content creator, the DBZ games have inspired me a lot, especially Budokai 3, which is not only my favorite Dragon Ball game, but one of my favorite video games of all time. I even made an entire community event centered around it called the $100 Budokai Giveaway Tournament. It's a pretty fun way to potentially win $100 right here on the channel. Click the link up there if you want to learn more. But anyway, the game is a ton of fun with great characters and combos. The best part is the capsule customization. All the different builds you can do make the gameplay really dynamic and fun. There's a tournament mode, which is what inspired me to do the giveaway tournament myself, and a story mode too, which isn't half bad. Unlocking all the characters is one of the funnest parts, because there's certain things you have to do in the story mode in order to unlock the characters. Of course, I went on Game FAQs back in the day to figure it all out, but it is fun going through unlocking like Broly and Cooler and Omega Shinron and all the bonus characters. There's also the Dragon Arena mode, but I never mess with it too much. I mean, you do have to go into this to unlock the Cyberman and Cell Jr. characters, so that's the only time I ever did it. It's like you can level up and things like that. It's kind of weird, honestly, but all in all, this is a great game. It's fantastic, 10 out of 10, one of the greatest fighting games ever made, and that's an original opinion from the Boxman himself. Aside from Budokai, there's the Tenkaichi and Xenoverse games, as well as Fighters. You see it's got the Z at the end? It's real cool, guys. It's cool. The old school Dragon Ball JRPGs were pretty amazing as well. Legacy of Goku and Boo's Fury. I mean, goddamn, guys. The Dragon Ball Z games are just some of the greatest games ever created, and it's all thanks to Akira Toriyama. These games have made waves across the gaming sphere and are some of the most influential anime-based games out there. I mean, Dragon Ball is almost 40 years old, guys, and they're still making games about it. Akira's influence, of course, stretches beyond just the games. There's other anime that were inspired by Dragon Ball Z. I mean, Akira himself is pretty much responsible for Shonen Jump and how successful they were. There's a reason Dragon Ball is called the grandfather of all anime. On top of that, there's so many references to Dragon Ball Z's and other cartoons and media that it's ridiculous. It's about as referenced as Star Wars is, if not just as much. I don't think it's any stretch to say that Akira truly did change the world. And without Dragon Ball, I think the world would be a little darker of a place. I say the same thing for Star Wars. One day I'll be making one of these videos about old George, and it's gonna be a sad day then too. Because Dragon Ball Z and Star Wars are my two favorite things of all time. And I really hope that maybe one day I would get to meet Akira and just shake his hand and thank him for everything he did. But I guess that wasn't meant to be. Either way, I'm going to say it here on my YouTube channel. Thank you, Akira, for making one of the greatest worlds and one of the greatest franchises of all time. And may he rest in peace. Now, like I said, I recreated one of my favorite AMVs that I made way back in the day. This was back in 2009 I made this, guys, so it's an old school AMV, you know, it's not too flashy, but a lot of people liked it. It got quite a few views and quite a few comments before they took it down. So, hope you guys enjoy, and until next time, I'll catch you later. Peace out, Box Bros.
If you think that your little friends can escape me, you're sadly mistaken. This time you won't come back. Krillin, no! Krillin! Frieza, stop this! Help me! Up goes the weasel. I won't let you get away with this!
so I can see my devastation. Feelings from so long ago, I don't remember. Holding on to let go. What's given to me, too hard beyond the merciless time, and try to blind your eyes to what you see, you can embrace it. Leave it well enough alone and don't remember. Cut your pride and watch it bleed, you can't deny it. Pain you know you can't ignore, I don't remember. What's given to me, too hard beyond the merciless time, and try to believe I can remember to know this will conquer me, and I can just walk alone and try to escape into me. Sensation washes over me, I can't describe it. Pain I felt so long ago, I don't remember. I'm just what's given to me,
Now say goodbye to them and let it go.
So, you couldn't do it. You couldn't go through with it after all, huh? I don't blame you. Destroying both of us to make sure that I don't win isn't any way to fight. It's just another way of giving up.
You still don't get it, do you? I didn't plan on destroying myself, just you and the planet. I can breathe in space and you can't. That means if the planet goes, then you won't have any more air to live on. And I shall be victorious. 5 minutes. That's how long you have.
Another dream that will never come true, just a compliment to sorrow. Another life that I'm taking from you, I give to an empty pain and suffer.
What do you mean? Don't just stand there, say something! You said it's done! What do you mean?
Your energy level is decreasing with every blow. In fact, you're not even a challenge to me anymore. It wouldn't be fair for me to keep fighting you. I'm satisfied now. Your pride has been torn to shreds. You've challenged and lost to a fighter who is superior to you, and to make it worse, he's just a monkey, right? It would be meaningless to fight you now. You're too scared and ashamed. Live with the shock. Keep it bottled up inside you, silently. Goodbye, Frieza. Never do mischief again. May you live the rest of your life in peace.
Peace? Nonsense! Never! I will never be defeated! Be something again! Be something again! Be something again! Be something again! Reject, are you no one? Being nothing. You know, I bet you think you have a good reason to me living in the limelight. On the watching this one, getting weekend by the poison that they feed you in the living mind. They don't believe you. Go to no one, just in nothing. Little limited one. And I wanna be, and I wanna be, and I wanna be, and I wanna be innocent, you know. And I wanna be, and I wanna be, and I wanna be, and I wanna hypnotize me. Yes, are you listening? Can you hear me? Or are you dependent on my language? Do the real words seem to hurt you? Well, put them up, motherfucker, gonna feel it when I stamp it on your forehead, so you will never forget that you're a reject, and you're no one, and you're nothing. Little limited one. And I wanna be, and I wanna be, and I wanna be, and I wanna be innocent, you know. And I wanna be, and I wanna be, and I wanna be, and I wanna let them hypnotize me. And I wanna be, and I wanna be, and I wanna be, and I want innocence, you know. And I wanna be, and I wanna be, and I wanna be, and I wanna let them hypnotize me. So my energy just wasn't challenging enough for you, huh? I guess you just have to raise the stakes and double the fun.
As you wish, Frieza.
I don't know nothing why you don't like me. Why don't you like me? Am I so different from you? That doesn't scare you. And I'm able to discern what to love and what to burn. I'll let you view the way I now stand back. But I'll take your hand back, even though I'm like that. But then I'll smile or two, you see. You don't judge what you don't understand. You can't deny what has been given to me. I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be innocent, you know. I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be, I don't wanna
brought all this on yourself. It's a shame that your life had to end in such a miserable way. I wanted to save you, Frieza, but you wouldn't let me. And now you will have to share the fate of the planet Namek, which you yourself destroyed. I'm tired of fighting. I'm going home.